Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play Civilization 5, Brave New World's Venice. And I'm gonna apologize for the lack of videos recently. I was sort of trying to figure out this whole save issue thing, especially with regards to the fall patch, because I sort of janked up the saves. Although I'm sure none of you mind that much, and that is a lot of riflemen. Although at least I have him cornered on two sides. I guess, although Kiev was still sort of a wonky purchase because I'm sort of surrounded. So maybe it wasn't the best idea. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be buying any more city states because, just simply put, it's lowering the amount of votes in the system, and that's interfering with my ability to win this game. Yeah, I don't know, Hunnic Coop in Congo. That's not okay. Let's do something about that. Ooh, is he sending trade routes to Venice? Great, that would be wonderful. Oh, that sounds great as well. See, there's this one thing that we Venetians do well. It is getting trade routes up. Alright, yeah. You just come to one of our city states. And new policy! Yay! So we've got, ooh, I love this composition so much. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but, it's Dvorak's 9th in the New World. I like the version they have in, Civ 4 a little bit better. Speaking of Civ 4, ooh, this is good. Yeah, I need to get up here, though. But 2 gold probably isn't going to add up to much, actually, in the long run. So let's get, covert action would be good. How many spies do I have? And are they doing things that are useful? Not really. Yeah, you know what? Covert action sounds great. Oh, freshman radio. Yeah, I think I've talked about why I want my military to be as upgraded as possible. In fact, I'm gonna start putting out units if I run out of things to build. Although a hermitage is pretty high up on the list. Those are good. I suppose that doesn't establish Shinto, huh? That's interesting. Weird. Yes, now we're making almost 600 culture per turn, which is pretty good, if I do say so myself. And since we have all these puppets, our cost of our cultural policies has not increased at all, ever. Which is why we've got a fair number of policies. And then I did some more Congress stuff that gave me more culture, and all of that great stuff. So I'm really trying to hammer hard on that whole cultural thing. You know, getting patronage done, getting top freedom tenets, maybe finish exploration or commerce. Probably not commerce. There we go. Are you gone? Yeah, you're expended. Whatever, that's fine. Do we actually have anything that needs to be improved? Probably not. Yeah, you know what? Well, that's not true. Yeah, that's not true. Antwerp still has stuff. Okay. I wonder if Attila is friendly enough to make deals with us. Okay, we're pretty much neutral with them. Need some help, buddy? Minus 48 gold per turn. You know, I've got like 834 GPT sitting around. Yeah, that's fine by me. I'll give you all the horses and iron you need. Worthless to me. Actually, speaking of, hey, you want to buy the rest of my horses and iron? Yeah, when your cities are building military bases, that means they probably can't build anything else of any remote usefulness whatsoever. Yeah, because military bases are almost always pretty much useless. Oh, it's our entire influence get reset? That's a little bit annoying. Well, so much for that. Oh, I bet you were going to Sydney, weren't you? Yep. Yeah. You're gonna move from Tillis Court, since we have covert action now, to a city state. A city state that we don't already have, like Cape Town. Yeah, I don't know how closely everyone's following this. Even like Jordan, I don't know if he's really keeping up with it. I hope he is. But I haven't seen any real confirmation on that. Yeah, I'm okay with open borders. That's fine. And I hope he is. But I have a feeling that he isn't. We have to put a spy in there.
If the brain were so simple, we could understand.
Actually, I really like this quote a lot.
It would be so simple, we couldn't.
That means 2 more trade routes, which I'm gonna get up pronto. Okay, so we've got oil in the Bay of. Let's call this the Austrian Bay. Actually, it's not. That's not a bay. That's not like that's like a gulf. Austrian Gulf. And we've got some oil on 7 oil on this farm here. So if I need airplanes, although to be fair, there's a 4 oil like outside of Venice. Can I work that tile? Nope. Sorry, that's a shame. Because refrigeration will allow me to build offshore platforms and extend the range of sea trade routes, which is pretty great. But radio, the NSA isn't bad. They are bad. They're not bad in this game though. Broadway is pretty bad for anyone that isn't going for culture, but the Eiffel Tower is just an all-purpose nice wonder to have, and it gives free immersion points. So it's a tough decision, but I think I'm gonna go refrigeration because again, trade routes are key. In fact, yeah. Oh, you need to renew your route. Yeah. Ooh, archaeology. Celtic artifact. Well, it's a shame the Celts didn't get it. Blood decoration from Austria, which is fine. Austria is basically a ghost empire now. They're not really even a thing anymore. Yeah, this is kind of worrying me. I think I'm gonna start buying some more troops. I mean, I have the money. Yeah. Although having a large navy is kind of ultra important. Okay. Yeah, so you were gonna go to a city-state, right? Yeah. Wasn't it like, which city-state wanted me to, ship to them? You. We probably don't need to ship to you. The nice thing about Venice is, look, I've got holdings all across the globe. Just because I can buy them everywhere. So you can basically send trade routes wherever you want, really. I want your faith. Okay, so do I have any trade routes that go there? Or that could go there, potentially? Oh my god. This is so many available trade routes. Yes, from Antwerp. And that's fairly profitable. So we'll do that. And you go to Congo. That's more money than most of those other trade routes. And once we get the what it's called, I think it's called like Treaty Organization, then it's going to give us influence as well, and that'll be great. I want a hospital now. No need to spend time building it. Just buy it. Yes, that's 2 culture plus 50% culture. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's really good. In fact, we got a new policy coming in next turn. Plop down here to foil his archaeologist. I don't think it'll matter, but it's just fun. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish up this game pretty soon because it is getting drawn out. My views are going down. I'm pretty sure people are losing interest. So I'm gonna try to end things. And then maybe I was thinking of starting a new Let's Play as, or not as, but in Civ 4 pretty soon. I don't know what you guys would think of that, but why don't you tell me in the comments. I'm gonna end things here, and I'll see you guys later.